As sisters in Zion, we'll all work together. Or will we? Do you feel actively engaged in your ward with your Relief Society sisters? I'd like to give all sisters some encouragement to attend, and brothers encouragement to help your wives attend additional Relief Society meetings in order to improve your mental, emotional, and spiritual health, support the leaders and other sisters in your ward, and learn new things to improve your skill set over a wide base of topics. So, how can Relief Society meetings be good for your health? Well, in 2010, researchers at Brigham Young University conducted a study involving more than 300,000 participants on the correlation between social relationships and mortality. Their research showed that loneliness was as strong a predictor of early death as was alcoholism or smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And it was a stronger predictor than obesity or a sedentary lifestyle. Experts say that the rate of loneliness in the United States has doubled in the past 30 years, estimating that some 40% of Americans report being lonely, up from 20% in the 1980s. But good news. Our Relief Society meetings have a girls' night out effect, kind of like a modern-day quilting bee equivalent. The Institute for Women's Health says that having girlfriends not only allows us to live a fuller and happier life, it can actually lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of depression, and create a sense of well-being. We can also improve our emotional health by having associations with like-minded individuals. Relief Society meetings should be a safe place to share our feelings, make friends, and form bonds. Women's blogger Tanya Talahard describes the need for women to gather like this. She says, "In ancient times, women shared a lot more than they do today. They shared care of their babies, gathered food, and cooked together. The women and the children shared their lives intimately and were a source of strength and comfort to each other on a daily basis. Today, women are a lot more isolated in their own homes and lives and more separate from each other. The opportunities for coming together are much more limited, and the time spent together in this way greatly reduced. Because of this, women miss the beautiful healing and nourishment that comes from being with one another. But we don't have to. We have an opportunity to gather with our sisters in Zion every month, or at least every quarter, as we improve not only our physical, but our spiritual health. As sisters in Zion, we're coming unto Christ and encouraging each other to live the gospel. Sister Eliza R. Snow said, "If you associate together, your minds are improved. You are gaining intelligence and you are retrenching from ignorance. The Spirit of God will impart instruction to your minds and you will impart it to each other. Remember that you are saints of God and that you have an important work to perform in Zion." Many of these works are performed at our additional Relief Society meetings. In fact, our additional meetings are helping us to follow the prophet. President Nelson told the sisters in the October 2018 General Conference, "My dear sisters, you have special spiritual gifts and propensities. Tonight I urge you, with all hope of my heart, to pray to understand your spiritual gifts, to cultivate, use, and expand them even more than you ever have. You will change the world as you do so." President Nelson also gave the sisters 4 invitations, the 4th and final one being to participate fully in Relief Society. Your attendance not only supports the prophet, but it supports the other leaders, the leaders and other sisters in your ward. Please sustain your leaders. They are really trying. I know personally I have been called as the counselor over Relief Society 6 times. And I know firsthand the blood, sweat, and tears that go into putting on these Relief Society activities. Not only the counselor over Relief Society, but the additional meeting coordinator, the whole committee, the Relief Society presidency, and any other sister who's been called upon to share her time and talents for the benefit of the sisters in the ward. You also have a chance to serve. You can serve others by teaching your skills, by being of service at service projects. And Relief Society meetings help us to get to know others more deeply. Now, Relief Society is for all sisters, no matter the auxiliary they serve in. It can be isolating to serve in young women in primary, but these meetings are a great way to get everyone together all at once. We're all under the umbrella of the Relief Society. And Relief Society additional meetings are a great, non-threatening place to invite our non-member friends, so you can have a missionary opportunity. Lastly, we can learn new things at our Relief Society meetings. I think we can all agree that none of us knows everything, but collectively, we sure know a whole lot, and each one of us has something to teach each other. So we can learn skills for home and family. We can just think about things in a different light, gaining insight and understanding as we learn together at our Relief Society additional meetings. These meetings will help us become more prepared, will teach us how to be of service, how to build our talents, and have increased fulfillment in many different areas of our lives. Plus, we can enjoy the socialization that goes along with Relief Society meetings. Now, I know this is a hot topic for some people who don't enjoy socializing, and if this is you, one trick that I would suggest would be just to invite a friend to come with you. You can have that support there with you, and it's a great way to get to know other people, also in a non-threatening way. Relief Society meetings can be so fun. You leave better than you came and almost always have an enjoyment and lightheartedness that you did not start the evening with. I can testify that you will be blessed for attending your Relief Society meetings. Not only will your overall health improve, but you will be sustaining your leaders and your fellow sisters and learning new things. Of course, there is no formal requirement to attend Relief Society meetings. They are solely for the benefit and enjoyment of the sisters. However, no one can take your place, and your participation can improve your life and the lives of others as we gather together for our additional Relief Society meetings. So, I'll see you there.